You ever had one of those days where you're in a funk? Kind of blah. Well, we went out yesterday, took my dad out, 74th birthday. So we took him out to a nice restaurant in town and everything. My steak was delicious, the boudin balls are great. Kasha's fancy cheeseburger and fries, the double fried French fries, seasoned. It's kind of like the Sam fries we call them. And did good. You know, Ella was there, Ben was there, Ben's girlfriend was there. We had a nice time. Ella shared, you know, you try to like, hey, try this bite of this filet, this, that, blah, blah. So we did some of that. And no faster than 10 minutes after dinner, Ella started getting sick. We're still, literally didn't even get the check yet, and Ella's already getting sick. And then, you know, it's a cross between, is it sympathy pain or is it affecting you too? My stomach was getting a little iffy, Ben was getting a little iffy, and then we get back to the house and Ben's girlfriend starts throwing up, and yeah, we're just a whole hot mess. So we're just kind of suffering from that, like those after effect kind of things. So not to get too yucky and detailed with you guys, but so I'm in a funk, and it's kind of a slow going. I was doing some emails today and getting some things sorted out. And then Kasha had to take her Jeep to the dealer, and you know, me and Dad were doing some stuff in the house, and so I had to come out here because I have to clean the shop up. Got all that desert ironwood, or not desert ironwood, the diamond willow that we brought back from Michigan. We put I had to put that to the side, and we got some little projects we're going to try to work on this winter and do some video on it, just like a father-son kind of thing. So I'm hoping to do that. So I'm sorry, not to put too much information out just yet, but this is all the wood that I got from Bell Forest Wood Products, and some of it is they dip it. I'll have to try to link, if I don't edit this, Ella, can you go back and you're gonna have to link the video in a tab up here? You'll have to learn how to do that, or you're gonna have to ask me how you do that. She's learning. But they have the wood like this, and some of the wood, what they do is they just put they dip the ends themselves. This has got a waxed dip on it, so it's about an inch or two. They'll take it, they have this huge vat of wax they put on there. It's like a paraffin wax, and they dip the ends into the paraffin wax because wood dries faster at its end grain, not its length, not its edge grain. And if you dip the ends, it keeps the wood from cracking and drying as fast, because it'll dry faster this first 2-3 inches here than it will in the body. So if you wax the ends, it allows the body to slowly release all its moisture and just become dry instead of putting it in a kiln or anything like that. So some woods are like that, but these smaller ones, especially the big ones, they dip the whole thing. So this entire 2-inch block, this is 16 inches long, I think this was. This is marble wood, and this is some of the wood I got so we can start setting it up to get stabilized. It all has a wax on it. So what I have to do is I have to scrape it all with a putty knife, or I take the table saw and I just ever so slightly shave just a little bit off on all the 4 sides and in the ends. So right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to go through everything that's going to have to get cleaned like that, but not like figured mango. It's only the ends, and this actually this end doesn't have it. This end has a little bit, but not much. So it's basically I just got to sand this down a little bit, and some of it I can do by hand and sand this all down, but it's some of the prep work I have to go in order to get this out and set and stabilized. And then when it gets stabilized, it comes back in and it's got the baked on resin on there. So then I end up taking it through either the drum sander, or again on the table saw, or even a bandsaw, and I'll start shaving it all down, clean it up, and then I can have some good wood for you all. So some of this, like I said, some of this just has to be cleaned a little bit. This figured mango isn't so bad. I cleaned that up a little bit there. I got some really nice pieces of figured mango I'm looking forward to sharing. But I also got a bunch of wood over here that is not for knives. It's going to be for the project. So that's why I'm trying to get everything organized. But oh, hey, you know what? Hold on for 1 second. Somebody's pulling in a driveway, and I got an email that I was expecting a package that I wasn't sure about. So I'll be right back. Oh, look at this. I got a surprise box from somebody. Yeah, that's right. Saw Service of Washington. Man, well, if many of you guys know, if anybody's been following the channel as long as they have, you'll know that as a knife maker, and even when you woodwork, one of your huge expenses and challenges is finding the right saw and then the right blade to fit that saw. And when I first started out, with that Milwaukee, I gotta open this up here. I started with that, oh, I stapled this all together. Oh my gosh. Whew, that was harder than it had to be. The biggest challenge is not only finding a good saw, but good blades. And when I first started out, I did everything by hacksaw. Then after hacksawing, I just stepped up to a portable bandsaw, the Milwaukee portable bandsaw, and I got myself a swag table for it, which is really cool, still run it to this day. But most of the time I use that for pins. I use it for pins, and that's about it, really. Sometimes I'll use it for my scales, mostly just pins. But I ended up buying a jet bandsaw, a wood metal bandsaw, a big standing one, 14-inch, I believe it's called. We'll try to again get these links up as I talk. They'll pop up above. And I started looking at blades. I bought a couple online. I wasn't really happy with them. I was having a hard time balancing my speeds. I worked all that stuff out and ended up finding a company back in Washington State, where I used to be, called Saw Service of Washington, also known as LA Cutting Products. And it's a family-owned business, and they're out of Bellevue, Washington, I believe it was. And I got befriending the folks over there, and a phenomenal company, a phenomenal business. I mean, it's by far, I would say, probably the best people to go to when it comes to wanting information about what type of blade, meaning not just the thickness of the steel, but the width, like that depth, like the teeth are here and the depth is back here. From the teeth looking at you to the back of the blade, that depth, how or wide or however they measure that. Again, I'm a novice. And you get that, the thickness of it, the type of teeth, and the 14-12s or the 10-12s or a 14 tooth and every inch and that kind of thing. They'll talk to you about what are you using it for, what kind of saw you're running, the speeds and all that kind of stuff. So phenomenal information. So I was sold. I was instantly sold. So I've always been more than happy to share the company with everybody. And I had business cards. I would stick business cards in every knife that got sold. I'd put their business card inside there, or a magnet and stuff, just to kind of spread the word and say, if you're just doing little projects, check out Saw Service Washington. Well, I got an email the other day, and I've been traveling back and forth. I went to Michigan with my dad. We had everything going on there. I get back, I'm instantly running around doing these videos, the intro for Ruby, and all the projects we got going on. I can't say what projects what, because I'm not sure how this video is going to fall into play, but I do know you already were introduced to Ruby, the new Project RAM that I got going on. I got super busy, and I saw the email, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. This is maybe some glitch or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. And I forgot all about it until this morning. I'm going through emails, and I'm like, yay, that's an email. And then all of a sudden I saw it was out for delivery. I'm like, what? What's going on? And sure enough, here it is. I got a box. I got a care package from these guys. Ooh, that is cool. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Oh, flex fit, huh? Oh, that is nice. Oh, it's a large, extra large. I got kind of a small grape. So I'll have to, you know what? It's a little bit big on me. But you know what? Ben has a lot more hair than I do, and he has a little bit bigger head. He's going to be super stoked to get this, because Ben is also a big fan of Saw Service. Wow, I love the embroidery, guys. That's phenomenal embroidery. Holy cow. Nice. And so it's a flex fit. It's a high quality hat too. Really nice hat. Oh, look at that. pick up I got a stocking cap here, and it's got some carabiners and stuff in here. Let me see, what's this? Oh, I love this. All right, there we go. Now, see my little grape, I can rock this. See, look at that, see? I can rock the Saw Service of Washington hat. There we go. There we go. Now we got it. Huh? Look at that. Okay, I'm rocking the Saw Service of Washington hat for there we go. Sorry, Micro, Dirty Jobs. Could take a side step. Oh, so we got a couple good pencils. Can never have enough pencils. The Carpenter's pencils are phenomenal. This is great. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is really good. This Lennox lube right here. You put this on your saw as you're starting to cut. You put this in there. You run your blade into the wax itself. That's all it is. See, it's a big wax here. Pushes out like a big pop stick. See? Pushes up just like that. Don't eat it. I don't know what it's made out of. Made in USA, Global Materials, East Longmeadow, Massachusetts. So that's all it is. Don't say what it's made out of, but anyhow, I digress. I'm talking like we're gonna eat this. You take this and you just basically stab your blade with it as your blade's running, and it picks up this wax, and you cut your metal, and it actually coats the blade, so it keeps it cool, helps it run really smooth. Really cool. And Lennox, phenomenal product for that. Phenomenal. Oh, we got more pencils in here. Look at that. Got more pencils. Awesome. Awesome. Push that off the side. Sorry about that. That is great. Carabiners, I'm going to be throwing these in there. So again, Saw Service of Washington, give them a shout out. Look at that, and then that's their phone number right there. But I think they also, not only do they have their own website, but I remember a while back, they actually used to sell on eBay too, and that's how I first found them. So now I got an undescript package here. But I'm thinking, I know what it is, saw blades. That's why I figured. I've gotten so many saw blades from them in the past, and they always come in these packages. And again, phenomenal, fast service. They take all the blades and they'll cut them to size for you, and they ship them out. Usually, if I ordered, when I was in Washington, I'd order, say, somewhere around 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. Usually by the end of that day, they already have my package packaged and shipped out. If not, the following morning, it's already post office, it's USPS, and I get it, it's always priority mail, so phenomenal for that too. So, oh, awesome, these are perfect, look at that. There we go, a 1014, 7 foot to 8 inch, 7 foot, 8.5 inch loop, the big blade, that's how it is, 1/2 inch, it's bimetal, and it's a 1014, which is 10 to 14 at every, what is it, it's every certain tooth, but then there's like a different tooth on this. I forgot how they said that. Jesus, I forgot. No, there you go. Here, that's what you guys want to do. And again, I did a video on a lot of this stuff. There you go, right there. That's that blade. A while back on the blades and what I'm happy with. And this one's the same one. So we got the same one again, and there's their information on the tag as well. So you'll see that on their Saw Service Washington right there. So that is amazing. I mean, that's phenomenal. Thanks, guys. I didn't expect it, and there's nobody I'm going to buy my bandsaw blades from other than these guys. It's just the way it is. I found a good company, and I'm just going to stick with it, and that's kind of how I am with stuff. I just would like to do that. Boy, I'm kind of bummed it don't fit. But Ben's going to be happy. He goes through hats like crazy. He beats them all up and everything. But that is super, super cool. So yeah, that's super cool. Thank you very much to everybody from over at Saw Service. I do appreciate this. Man, it's amazing. I was going to look at getting some blades for next year, making this video, of course. It's towards the end of 2023. It's October 2023 right now. So I like to get stuff staged at the beginning of the new year and get things going. They were reading my mind. That is awesome. So again, big shout out again to everybody over at Saw Service Washington, as well as the gang over at Bell Forest Wood Products. Y'all were phenomenal hosting us again. It was my dad and I. Didn't do any videoing over there, just did a little bit of snippet here and there for Instagram and a little overlay for a video I think you guys just recently saw with the introduction of Ruby, but otherwise didn't do anything. They expanded a little bit more inside their building and just were phenomenal with their selection, as you can see right here. So again, look forward to projects coming out this December and January for what my dad and I plan on doing with this pile of wood over here. And look out for the new types of wood scales that are going to be coming out. I got some beautiful, it's rough sawn right now, but some beautiful curly maple right here that I'm going to get sent out and get stabilized. That'd be awesome for sets. Again, remember, like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. Keep me from the bottom of the YouTube bucket. Okay, Mike, get back here. Getting warm. This is one of the last few warm days that we got. So again, thanks everybody at South Surface of Washington. You all take it easy, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.